with coverage you can count on. This is KTAB News at 10.
Good evening. Thank you for choosing KTAB News, coverage you can count on. I'm Bob Bartlett.
And I'm Stacy Lopez. We begin our newscast with some positive news about a 7-year-old from Anson who is already giving back to those in need.
KTAB's Claire Kreitz is in the studio with us tonight and has more for tonight's top story. Claire?
Well, Bob and Stacy, Logan Lytle is proving no matter how old you are, you can make a difference. He's putting together what he calls blessing bags to give to the homeless, hoping to put a smile on their face.
Here is a blessing bag to carry you through the day. Please know that I am praying for you right now.
Meet Logan Lytle, a 7-year-old from Anson who's always had a heart for helping.
When we would see someone standing on the street corner, he would always remind me, hey Dad, we should go back and give them some food, or we should give them some money, and even days later he would ask about it.
As many 7-year-olds do, Logan loves watching YouTube videos.
People were giving homeless people like good stuff for them.
Suddenly, inspiration struck. Building blessing bags filled with the essentials.
Water and wet wipes, some lotion for them to keep their skin from getting hard.
And the final touch?
Know that nothing is impossible if you keep your faith and trust in God.
A note letting those who receive the bag know
that they are very special.
This little boy cares.
I can learn a lesson from a 7-year-old, if nothing else. He has a huge heart, and I hope it stays with him. He can make a difference someday.
And in turn, he's showing others, no matter how big or small, you yourself can be a blessing.
Do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:3-4.
Well, Logan isn't stopping there. He wants to challenge anyone who sees this to do something kind for someone else, no matter how big or small. Reporting in studio with coverage you can count on, Claire Kreitz, KTAB News.
Wow, what a story. Thank you, Claire. Logan, way to go. If you accept his challenge, you can post your act of kindness on Facebook and tag us. Also, you can use the hashtag #LoveLikeLogan. With young men around like him, our future is in good hands.
Yes, it is. Well, big news coming out of Austin tonight. The Texas House passed a massive school finance reform bill today, which will pump $9 billion into funding education. It also aims to lower property taxes. It passed the chamber with only one no vote. Lawmakers also adopted an amendment requiring districts to increase the salaries of teachers and full-time staff when the amount of money per student increases. House leaders praised the overall bipartisanship in getting the bill through.
Texas taxpayers will see property tax reduction. Our students will be prioritized in a way they've never been prioritized before. Our teachers will be shown the love and the respect and appreciation that they deserve.
Another amendment adopted today would provide more funding for special education students.
You know, I think today was a great step. There will always be more to do when it comes to special education, and so I'm looking forward to continue to educate my colleagues and the state about what the needs are for our special education community.
The Texas Senate recently approved $5,000 across the board pay raises to teachers and librarians. Lawmakers there will have to work with the House to reach an agreement.
We seem to be reporting more often about sex crimes involving children. And that's not necessarily that the misconduct is happening more often. Police are able to work those cases more effectively. According to the Abilene Police Department, child predators have always been out there. It's the increase in catching them that makes it seem like the crimes are on the rise. Sergeant Jason Hack oversees the Cyber Crimes Unit for APD. He tells KTAB News the technology is helping in the pursuit.
There had been a few cases off and on throughout our careers where we would hear about this stuff come up. When we specifically started targeting these crimes, it was unreal with the amount of offenders that are out there that are viewing child pornography.
Sergeant Hack says detectives in the cybercrimes unit can catch the ones watching child porn and others who may sexually abuse children. If you've driven through downtown Abilene lately, you may have noticed a new project on Pine Street.
And KTAB's Jessica Rank joins us from the newsroom with how an old building still has some new tricks to bring to your community.
Well, thanks, Bob and Stacy. Construction finally beginning on that building we've been talking about for months that will house Grain Theory Brewery, among other businesses. Well, the saws and the hammers are out, and we can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Barriers are going up outside and being taken down inside.
We've been planning this for well over a year.
Now we know it's a real thing, it's happening.
Grain Theory Brewery owners excited to finally see progress on the downtown spot.
Every day people are asking us what's going on with the building, what's going on with the building. We can say, we'll go check out Pine Street.
Taking the first steps to creating yet another spot in the heart of Abilene.
Downtown is just on the verge of blowing up and becoming something special.
A trend that's growing. More and more people setting their eyes on change.
There for a while, you know, we'd see some excitement and then it would kind of slow down, and I don't think that excitement's slowing down anymore. I think people are really committed to making it the place that people want to be on pretty much any night of the week.
You know, to have all of these different businesses working together, all of that will collectively attract folks downtown, and I think it'll be a great thing for Abilene.
And it'll just create a culture of you can spend a day downtown instead of just coming downtown for one thing.
And it all starts with a little bit of nailing, moving, and then,
You know, get rid of all the stuff in here and renovate from the inside out.
Now, the building owner says construction is expected to be completed by September. Reporting from the newsroom with coverage you can count on, Jessica Rank, KTAB News. Back to you guys.
Looking forward to seeing that, Jessica. Thank you. If you live anywhere between Snyder and Ballinger, a great opportunity is coming your way tomorrow. The Patriot Guard is escorting the remains of military veterans for burial in San Antonio. Now, the remains of 17 veterans were found in the Potter County Courthouse in Amarillo. The procession will be passing through Snyder on U.S. Highway 84. That'll be around noon tomorrow, these times all approximate. By 1:30, the motorcycles and hearses with law enforcement escort will be in Sweetwater. The refueling stop will be at the Love's truck stop on Interstate 20. From there to Ballinger and Menard. By Friday, the burial with full military honors at Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery in San Antonio for these unattended, unclaimed veterans.
Heading over to Eastland County now, where the town of Ranger is getting set to take a step back in time as it celebrates its centennial. Ranger, a town named after the law enforcement Texas Rangers who came to town in the 1870s. But it really wasn't until the oil boom in 1917 that Rangers start to make its mark. Some residents claiming the town saw almost 40,000 people as citizens, but after the boom only lasted a few years, the town's population dropped.
What we do is what kept us surviving. Now the others I don't know about, because when we opened up there wasn't a vacant building on Main Street. There was business in every one of them. And then it just slowly disappeared.
But things will start to reappear on Thursday and lasting through Sunday. A parade Saturday morning, concert Saturday night by Johnny Counterfeit, vendors, time capsule, and the revealing of a first ever Ranger City flag. All the activities are free in Ranger.
And staying in Ranger, Stacy, for the first time in 100 years, the town will have its own flag. Thanks to school children, a new design has been made with competition to see who could come up with the best idea, all while learning history about their town. And out of more than 100 submissions, the winner is Lily Anna Hernandez, a middle schooler. Her prize, a season pass to Six Flags.
Put the oil well, Old Derrick #1. I put an old badge and a Ranger Bulldog.
The flag will fly at City Hall, one put into a time capsule, and 4,000 smaller hand flags are coming in for the parade on Saturday.
Well, we need to raise a flag of warning about Alzheimer's disease. It's the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. New tonight at 10, there isn't a cure for it yet, but there are fundraisers to finance research for a cure. Abilene's only continuous care retirement community, Wisteria Place is on the list of fundraisers each year. Wisteria brings awareness to the cause, and family and friends are grateful.
He did not care for broccoli. He did not care for carrots. Stacy had told him, you've got to have those. Those are vegetables you need him. So she just smashed them up, mixed them in with his smashed potatoes, and he ate them.
There's always a bit of an adjustment period when someone initially comes in because it's incredibly difficult to give up your long-term home. You've been living in the same home for 50 years, you know. Even though you might be there alone and you don't have a lot of interaction, it's still home.
A cruise down memory lane car show is coming up this Saturday from 8 to 2 at Wisteria Place. Early registration for car owners is $20, but admission Saturday is free. All of the proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association.
Good to see those old cars. That's always fun. Coming up on KTAB News at 10, women get a second chance thanks to a new beginning.
And next, blue bonnets galore. What makes them so special?
Can't pass it up.
You can't.
Speaking of special, here he is. Back in the studio. You had a great time at Academy tonight at 5 and 6, Sam.
Listen, we did. Zach was with us. We had Mary Kay McDowell from the West Texas Storm Chasers, Michael from Midland Radio. We nearly sold out all the batteries in Academy. We sold so many radios and saw so many nice folks, getting them all ready for severe weather season. And who knows, we may do it again. Let's take a look at our numbers from today. Got up to 76 degrees, and we are going to see warmer temperatures ahead and also those storm chances before the weekend's over, and we'll get to that after the break.
With coverage you can count on. Bob Bartlett, Stacy Lopez, and Chief Meteorologist Sam Nichols. This is KTAB News at 10.